Hey, what's up, jobbers? Hey, what's up, jobbers? Hey, what's up, jobbers? Hey, what's up, jobbers? I'm trying a few different ones. Hey, what's up, jobbers? It's your Uncle Rooster, and today I wanted to talk about plateaus. Every time people are hard stuck in rank, they get really frustrated. I don't have to tell you guys that, but the message that I want to put out to everyone, and that I was talking about with my girlfriend earlier today, because she hit a plateau somewhere, or no, I was bragging to her about my plateau because I'm in Master 3. She said, I thought plateaus are supposed to be a bad thing. And I said, yeah, that's the problem. You're supposed to love your plateau, chill out on it for a while, hang out with the new people there, learn what you can from them, enjoy it, enjoy the new things that you're doing now that carried you up to your new rank, and enjoy learning which of those things don't work and how you need to adjust them. That's how you do it. Sit in it and have faith that the next plateau is coming when you're ready for it. I promise it's on its way. All you have to do is just sit, keep paying attention to every time you get hit. What were you about to do? You've got time to think. You're getting hit by a combo. Tap, tap, tap. See if you flip out. But think, oh, I shouldn't have. Do that real quick. Say it out loud. Hear yourself say it. It will help you remember it the next time you're in that situation. That's what fighting games are. It's a series of situations. And in each situation, you try one of your options. Your opponent tries one of theirs. And then something happens. After something happens, you decide whether or not it was a good decision, and you think about what other options you might have there. Do that enough times against enough other characters, enough other teams, and enough excuse me, ma'am. Enough situations. Eventually, you will retain enough of those, especially if you drill them in the lab, which I don't do. I lab in ranked, but I was in the lab today practicing some situational combos, some of the stuff that you don't get much damage on anyway. Well, I found out you can, so that's cool. That's just, one more thing. Go in the lab, try out a couple of little things here, things that you notice that frustrate you when you're in the game, and you go, I know I could, get more damage there, better setup, whatever. For me, it's usually more damage, but absolutely, corner carry and the setup is a part of it. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. Please stop getting frustrated. However much you lose in your plateau, just you will. My general pattern is, you plateau, you're winning, you're losing, you win and you're losing. I'll have like a run of 5 to 10 good games, possibly carry me to the next rank, or I'll have, a 3. You know what it feels like when you're having a good day in ranked, and it's part of the reason why you keep playing a lot of it. I forgot what I was saying. But generally, the way a plateau feels is, you have good days, you have bad days, but they're in this range here. And then you'll have either a really good run where you go up a rank, or you'll have a really bad run and you'll go down a rank. I have for what you should do when that happens, but that's a different video. But you have your really good run, you go up a rank, and then that generally is when you get wrecked. Maybe not 10 games in a row or even 5 games in a row, but you might beat 1 or 2 people, and then you'll play the people who actually play at that rank, the people who are on their way to the next one, and they will trash you, and you'll be like, this is ridiculous. I'm not supposed to be playing against these people. They're clearly higher ranked. They're not higher ranked. They're on their way up. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they're smurfing, especially with the way seasons get reset all the time. But so much. Thank you so much. You don't see it in the cuts, but she reminds me of what I just said. But I promise they are in your rank, is what I was saying.
It's
yeah.
just they're on their way up to a new.
But that's not your plateau. That's your peak. And they will, at some point, you will get a run of like 5 or 10 games that send you back to the rank you were before. That's your plateau. At some point, you will go on that run again, and then you'll stay up there. Now, you won't necessarily go on a run up there, but I'm up to Master 3 now, which is crazy. I never get to ranks this high, even in fighting games. My passion, the only genre that I always feel like playing. I'm talking about going on runs so many times that I keep forgetting what I'm talking about each time I mention it. Okay, so I remember about where I was. You go back up to what was your peak, but this time you stick around, and then you get good games and you get bad games, and yeah, that's your new plateau. And that's how plateauing works, and it's not a bad thing. It's how learning anything in your life will work. You will feel like an idiot for a very long time until you have a breakthrough, and then you feel like a god until you feel like an idiot again. All you have to do to fix the way that you learn things and think about things is to stop feeling like an idiot while you're failing. You're supposed to fail. That's a part of the learning process and growth in general. Fail until you make it. There are so many stories of people in the world who opened 1,000 failed businesses until they opened the one that they're remembered for, like Helly and CBGB. That's my go-to example because I saw it in a movie, but it's how learning anything works. You talk to people who play guitar, they say the same thing. They feel like an idiot, and then they learn how to do something cool and new, and they show it off to all their friends who can already do it better, and then they feel like an idiot again, and then they do it for a long time, and that's the main thing that I want you guys to learn and pay attention to today. Please stop beating yourself up when you're plateauing or when you get beat 5 or 10 games in a row. When that happens, take a break. And I mean a long one. You should take up to a week-long break from fighting games. That's why you're breaking controllers. And I promise, if you do it and you stop beating yourself up while you're plateauing, you will be chill and you'll still climb. It will literally lead to happier mental health throughout your daily life. And then you can stop yelling at your girlfriend all the time, and she'll appreciate you. Like and subscribe on random, not even whole sentences,
you feel better.
And random noises.
I'm not even listening.
I believe you.
Like I didn't start listening and stuff.
But I'm warming up to it,
right?
and like, this will maybe help a lot. Wait, if you want me to tell you the in-game benefit of taking breaks, God, the rest of that video was like 10 minutes ago. The in-game benefit of taking breaks, they don't have to be a week long. They're usually for me like 2 or 3 days. But when you come back, all the things that were making you mad before you took your break, you will have retained them, and possibly without even having to consciously think about them, you will just react to them in the moment. And if you come back and you just wait long enough that you're not mad anymore, and you see something on like YouTube or TikTok, wherever you consume your media, Reddit, and that makes you want to play again, like that gets you excited to play again, like, oh fuck yeah, I want to do that. Like something gets you hyped to play again, not I want to play again because it's my game and I want to play a game, but when you start feeling excited to play again, then go back to play just long enough that you're a little rusty. It's a good thing. It makes you play just a little bit more patient. And then even in this game, in 2XKO, if you're new to the channel, you can take a second when you first come back to play a little slower, pay attention to respond to what your opponent's doing. Even in this game, which is so, crazy in your face, you can hold the back button and then respond to what they're doing. I promise. Take a break, come back a little more patient, play a little more slowly until you feel comfortable again, and then you'll find yourself doing crazy stuff that you've never done before. Or at least that's how it works for me. I don't know. Maybe this doesn't work for you. If not, do your process, but just be okay with failing until you plateau again. It's a part of the process. It's supposed to be happening. I love you.